Hi, my name is Ty, and for today's sequence, we'll be focusing on back and hips. They are connected, so if you have low back pain, maybe you need to focus on the hamstrings and the quads, which support the back body. So today's practice will give you some relief in that area. So we'll start with the Dandasana seat. So that's with the legs fully extended in front of you. And if you get here and there's discomfort, you can always sit on a blanket or a pillow just to give you a little bit more support through the hips. So as you settle here, we'll come back to the breath. It's always a great way to start with centering, focusing on the breath, bringing you to a good even place through the mind and also the body. So let's start by taking a deep inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Two more, big out. And exhale, let it go. Last time, big inhale. Maybe you make some noise, let it go. Nice job. Slowly open the eyes if they were closed. And we'll bring the hands just by your hips and we'll start to flutter the knees, waking up the legs. And now we'll come to straighter legs. Think of reaching the heels past the toes. Think of the legs now as a foot and see if you can press down evenly through the entire length of the foot. With that engagement, start to walk the hands down towards your ankles. So whatever's within reach, we'll grab a hold of that. Think of pulling it towards you. Notice how you can lengthen through the spine and lengthen through the heart and chest. And we'll find a forward fold, releasing the head and neck over the legs. Breathe in here. Two more breaths. And exhale. And let it go. Slowly rolling up through the spine. And we come up to that Dandasana seat, so staff pose. And now we draw the right knee in towards the chest. So we're just bringing the sole of the right foot to the mat. And we'll wrap the left arm around the leg. And maybe your right hand finds the floor. Breathe in here. Gazing just past the right shoulder. Using your breath to inhale to find length. And on the exhale, maybe you twist just a little bit more. On your next exhale, unravel back to center. Taking the knee off to the side, we'll bring the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. So think tree pose here. So opening through the heart and chest, sit tall. But again, think of actively flexing the right foot. So same actions, walking the hands down towards your left ankle, maybe the foot. So maybe you find the foot this time. And we'll find a forward fold, releasing over that leg. Lifting the gaze, come back up to center. Opposite hand finds the knee. So the left hand finds the right knee. Think of pushing it away. Create space through the side body. As you lengthen up and over, we'll now side bend over the left leg. So the right hand reaches for the foot. Maybe you find it not required. Maybe you just energetically reach towards the toes. Peeking under that arm. Find your side stretch. And now to counter this, your hand will swim through the air, finding the floor behind you. We'll lift the hips, coming into our stargazer pose. Reach up, lengthen, look behind you, reaching your left toes towards the floor. Slowly come back to the mat. And we'll extend the legs for the second side. Placing the hands by your hips, we'll flutter the knees. Come back to a strong seat. Start by flexing the feet. This time we'll try a little harder. We'll take the arms up towards the sky. Hinging from the hips, reach it forward. Maybe the feet are within reach this time. Again, think of lengthening through the heart and chest and using that length to round and fold. Breathe in here. One more breath cycle. lifting the gaze, come back up to your tall seat. Second side, we hug the left knee in towards the chest, just bringing the sole of the foot to the mat. Now the right arm drapes around, hugging it in close. We take a twist here, taking the gaze beyond now the left shoulder. Think of drawing the knee in towards midline, keeping everything centered and balanced. One more breath here, big inhale, grow taller. Exhale, twist just some more. And then slowly come back to center. Same journey on this side. So knee off to the side, sole of the foot comes to the inner thigh. Start by flexing now the right foot, engage through that leg. Walking the hands down towards the ankle, maybe the foot, as you fold over the right leg. Bringing awareness back to the breath. If the breath shortens, just notice if you can soften more or maybe do less, giving yourself space to breathe. And slowly come back up to your seat. So again, opposite hand, opposite knee. So now the right hand finds the left knee. Think of side bending. So you're opening through the heart and chest, reaching out the left arm overhead, reaching towards the toes. Maybe you find them. And you can open through the heart and chest as you peek under that arm. Breathing here. Again, think of pushing that knee away to create space through the side body. Countering this, hand swims through the air, finding the floor to lift the hips, reach it up and back, stargazer. Just take up space, breathe life into the pose, breathe life into the shape. And we come back to the mat, extending the legs, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you reach past the feet. Acknowledging when you need to do less or when you have a little bit more to give. And slowly come back up to your seat. Bending the knees, we'll bring down the soles of the feet together. Coming into butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. Think of drawing the toes towards one another, pressing them into one another. So sometimes you try to open the feet like a book, but think of pressing the feet together. Placing the hands behind you. Start to open through the heart and chest. Think of activating the outer glute here to help press the knees towards the mat. So again, think of pressing the toes together, keeping the feet engaged to protect the knees. And slowly soften, come back to center. Now playing with the balance, think of flexing the feet, reaching the hands now to support the feet. And we'll play with the upright happy baby. So think of bringing the right shin parallel to the floor. Maybe you switch and bring the left shin parallel to the floor. Maybe you try to bring both shins parallel to the floor. Babies do this all the time. They make it look so easy. So maybe you roll around and you play. Maybe you fall over, acknowledging all of those things. But come back to where you are. Maybe you're feeling stable and maybe a little spicy, and you can extend one leg. Maybe you play and extend the other leg. Or maybe you extend both legs. Trying to smile, remembering this is playful, fun. Giving yourself that grace for the space. And then slowly draw the feet back in towards touching. Taking the feet further away from the hips, make a big diamond shape, coming into Tadasana. And now we'll bring the forearms underneath the shins. Pretzel the arms. And just release the head forward, melting into your forward fold. One more round. Slowly detangle, untie the knots. Come back to a seat. Maybe you take a cross-legged seat and just take a moment to end your practice with a moment of stillness. And we'll breathe together, taking a deep inhale with the nose and cleansing breath out the mouth. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, bringing awareness to your back and your hips. Thanks. Have a great day. See you soon.